I was gonna call for an accordion solo, dude. Where are you going? You know what the truth is, man? Sometimes we play shows, and there's a lot of people there that love our music. You know, I got weird about pronouns in my life before pronouns were a thing. So this isn't pronouns as you know it, but when you run a band full of 5 dudes, you have to say they a lot when you really mean you. And you have to say us a lot when you really mean me. And no, that's true, man. And that can do some real serious damage on a man. And so I'm going to say this. There's some times where I'm playing a damn show, and there's people that love me and my music there. And I just realized that the truth is because all the other cool people are out playing their own shows. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to do one here. And there was many times in our life where we missed things. My sons, both of their birthdays were, one of them was a couple weeks ago, one of them was coming up, and we're scheduling both of their birthdays because I've been on the road both times and been away from home. And there was a time in my life where we played every single weekend, 12 different states in Canada in 1 year. John McGuire was part of that, part of my life. Man, I appreciate you, dude. And we live life, and we learn from it, we grow from it. This song goes out to all my brothers and sisters in the house, man. Whatever you look like, if that's you, this one's for you. We miss funerals, weddings, and birthdays. Fill our weekends up. Never had an anniversary on the day we tied the knot. It's late nights out on the road, planning our course of attack, and missing moments back home. You know we'll never get those back. Drunken poets and dreamers, self-righteous, reckless lovers. I've been shorted money in the back room, somehow got the band back home. And I guess I've been thinking how someday I'll cash out. Will they even care what I wrote these songs about? There'll be notebooks on a shelf, stories that our children will tell. We measured ourselves in miles and gasoline. We'll be somewhere singing our songs when one of us is dead and gone. Only the good Lord knows, will it first be you or me? We'll raise our glass. This one's for you, my friend. Yeah, we've lived this life like whiskey in the wind. There'll be breakups and tears. Get the hell out of here. There'll be many nights when none of this ever makes sense. And I've drank too much, and I've lied just enough for a young man to forget what I was made of. Songwriting, driving overnight, and gotta get to the next damn town. It's enough to pick me up. It's not enough to ever let me down. With notebooks on a shelf, stories that our children will tell. We measured ourselves in miles and gasoline. We'll be somewhere singing our songs when one of us is dead will it first be you or me? And we'll raise our glass. This one's for you, my friend. Yeah, we live this life like whiskey in the wind. I was sitting at a little like 4x4 kitchen table with a lady named Shelly Tackett. She's from Ohio. She's a Nashville songwriter, and she became one of my dear friends. And if you don't know Shelly, go check her out. And another guy is a Grammy-nominated songwriter. I've written a lot with him. I'm going to be writing again soon. A guy named Blue Foley. And Blue's one of those guys in a room that made me believe in songwriting, because there was a night he lost a buddy that he's written a bunch of William Clark Green songs, a bunch of Ashley McBride songs, and every time I came up and my round played, he sat right here with this like a monitor right here, a tin roof on the Mumbrian, and it was the years of my life I spent more time away from my wife and my kids than I should have. And, you know, other people would play and he'd get up and he'd leave and he'd come back and he'd point at me. And we, thanks, dude. Fuck it, we'll drink. I mean, we can drink it. I'll drink it with you. Cheers. Y'all take care of Jimmy and Jess tonight, man. They're here way too long. But no, there was a night in my life where I played a song, and he was sitting right here, man. And Blue was in the back of the room, and I played a song I wrote. Aaron said this earlier, and I played a song that I wrote in the 8th grade in Nashville. I said, screw it, let's just give him what I believe in. And he stood up in the back of the room as loud as he could, and he said, come on, songwriter. And I've been gone for about 5 days, and I called Candace on the way home, and she said, I told her, I said, I think I kind of arrived tonight, you know what I mean? And a few years later, I was writing another song, and I brought this song because I was eager, and I wanted it to be so good. And when you get in a room with people, sometimes you just want to write a hit, and you're like, man, just give me something, I want something. So I brought this entire song, everything you're hearing tonight, to Shelly and Blue, and I said, I got this song, and I believe in it. Believe in it so much, and I said, but I think you guys can make it great, you know what I mean? And I shared them the lyrics. Nothing's changed, and I played it for them, and I said, so what do you think? Like, can we tighten it up? Can we cut a bunch of stuff? Like, let's make this like a country hit, you know? Because they're in the business of making country hits. And I'm just sharing this with you guys because I'm here with my brothers and sisters, and sometimes we think that we need help on a song. Sometimes we think it's done. Sometimes it's not. But I shared it, and Blue looked at me, and he said, brother, this guy's a Grammy-nominated songwriter, and I was just trying to fit in, you know what I mean? And he said, brother, he said, that song's already written. And so I said, all right, brother. And it was a blessing to me because I get to share it with you guys tonight. And so I put it in my pocket, and it sat there for a little bit longer. And I went home and I finished it the very next night. And that's this song right here. And I just want to share that, man, because it gave me permission to be whoever the hell I am, to tell my story. Don't worry about the radio. Let's just write damn good songs, yo. There'll be notebooks on the shelf, stories that our children will tell. We measured ourselves in miles and gasoline. Be somewhere singing our songs. One of us is dead and gone. Only the good Lord knows when the first be you or me. Running these bars like a stock car race. Thank God for amazing grace, 'cause we both know that I've seen darker days. And we'll raise our glass. This one's for you, my friend. We've lived this life like whiskey in the wind. Thank y'all.